And thank you for joining us on a very busy Wednesday night. Another day of missiles and drones crisscrossing the skies of the Middle East as Iran widens its ring of retaliatory fire tonight, threatening to draw our European allies into an escalating fight. A U.S. warship in the Mediterranean shot down an Iranian missile headed for Turkey, which is a member of NATO. And an attack on one NATO member has the potential to trigger a mutual defense pact that brings others into the fight. And the list of nations involved is already a long one. Since Saturday, at least 11 different countries have fended off hundreds of airborne assaults from Iran, suffering dozens of direct hits, including hotels, airports, and embassies. Tonight, the number of U.S. embassies now closed or suspending operations is at 7 in all. And for a fifth day now, commercial air travel is virtually impossible in this region, leaving thousands stranded, often running for shelter while driving up oil and gas prices worldwide. We have it all covered for you once again tonight with our team of correspondents, including the latest on U.S. evacuation efforts, impacts on the global economy, and new details about what led to the death of those 6 U.S. soldiers in Bahrain. But we begin, as we have nightly, with everything we know about the war right now.
As fast as Iran can clean up debris from the last strike, there's a new one. As the U.S. and Israel say, they are carving up the country, dividing targets by region, and producing what the Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth today described as death and destruction from the sky all day long.
We're playing for keeps. Our warfighters have maximum authorities granted personally by the president and yours truly.
The U.S. said it had struck or sunk to the bottom of the ocean more than 20 Iranian naval vessels. Among them, this one off the coast of Sri Lanka. Footage released just hours ago showing the moment of impact. A single torpedo launched from an American submarine, the first such sinking of an enemy ship since World War II. Meanwhile, in the skies over Iran, the IDF says an Israeli F-35, in another first, took out an Iranian warplane, as other Israeli jets took aim at Iranian police stations, detention centers, and other parts of its internal police state. The latest sign that the U.S. and Israel hope that what bombs can't do from above, the Iranian people will do from the ground. Effie Defrin is an IDF brigadier general.
We don't have aim to change the regime as military, but we want to shake this horrible terror regime.
The strikes on Iran were so intense that state television announced it would postpone funeral ceremonies for the supreme leader. And Israel warned that a successor with the same ideology as the Ayatollah would also be a, quote, unequivocal target for elimination. Nearly 800 people in Iran have died so far in the U.S.-Israeli strikes, according to the Iranian Red Crescent. But Iran's leaders pledged to continue fighting, launching fresh strikes on Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Qatar, including the largest U.S. base in the region there. Iran and its allies in Lebanon deployed a coordinated barrage at Israel today, triggering sirens throughout the country. Israel, for its part, deepened its counter-assault on Hezbollah in Lebanon, telling residents part of the country to leave immediately. And with Americans trapped in the region, the U.S. government announced plans to evacuate U.S. nationals from multiple countries.
We should not be at this war. I believe it's wrong.
In Washington, Democrats and some Republicans denounced what they fear will be another costly American operation in the Middle East.
How do you avoid this becoming a grinding, long-term death trap for both Israel and America?
Well, again, let me start by explaining that, Iran is posing a threat not only for Israel, the region, it's also the entire world.
But the reason I ask this question in this way is because from an American perspective, we look at wars in the Middle East and we think of Iraq and Afghanistan. It becomes a quagmire, a swamp where people go, die, and nothing changes. How do you avoid that here?
I totally understand you. Iran is producing missiles. They already hit Cyprus. They have American blood on their hands. They are a problem of the world.